Hey everybody, this is David B69 and welcome to Philadelphia Phillies franchise baseball. We are playing the Royals today. Those Kansas City Royals beat them in the 1980 World Series and they're just not having a good year. They're last place in the American League Central, but they're a little bit better than the last place they are right now in the American League Central by a few games. So, yeah, they're doing slightly better on the sim, but in the real world, it's not looking good for them. So we're going to switch this up where we put Schwarber in left, Castellanos in right. We'll have Bryce DHing. Gets very tired very quick, which is fine. But we have a lot of games going on and a lot of back-to-back days. So we're going to have some people that are going to get tired. So we just are going to have to just jump around and do our best with it. So let's get into the game. Hope everybody's having a good day.
So just about set. Today's starting pitcher, Ranger Suarez. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Off the mark there, and it's 1-1. Bobby Witt Jr., a second-generation big leaguer. His dad won 142 games in the show. The Royals made Bobby Jr. the number 2 overall pick in the 2019 draft, right after Adley Rutschman, and he made his debut in 2022. Finished behind Julio Rodriguez, Rutschman, and Stephen Kwan for Rookie of the Year. Great crop of rookies. One down, base is empty. That's out to center field. And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Salvador Perez stands in now and watches strike one. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out. Now it's Franmil Reyes. First pitch, and he just misses.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Pasquantino at second. Perez at first. One gone. That's in there, and that's strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach. Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
And that'll fall for a base hit. Headed for the plate. He scores on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often. But right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Drew Waters swings through it for strike 1. That's in there. 0-2.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And today's starter, Brady Singer.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Kyle Schwarber, the next to hit, takes outside. Out there to center. Waters on his way in. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. 2 hits and 4 at-bats during yesterday's ball game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one is lifted in the air. And a base hit right there.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Bryce Harper, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Comes into this one with more homers than anyone in the National League. And there's a ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
First and second, 1 out. Trey Turner now 5th in the NL in batting average coming into this one. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
0-1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Reyes makes the play. Runner tagging for third, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. JT Realmuto steps in. Swung on, belted. Waters on the move, heading back some more, and it bangs off the top of the wall. In to score from first, and a 2-1 ball game now. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Phillies 2 and the Royals 1. Back here in Philadelphia, and now Hunter Dozier. That one missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a ground ball to first, and it stays fair.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Even though he was really late on it, he clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. He had to be really short with that swing, not get beat by that pitch.
On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
That one pushed foul. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. And down on strikes, and there's 2 away. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Struck out swinging his first time. That's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is gone. A shot to the opposite field. His 13th home run of the season, and they add a pair. It's 3-2.
was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
And now here is Vinny Pasquantino. Here comes a pitch. In there at the knees, and it's 1-1. Struck him out looking. Two-run shot for the Royals this inning. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the second. And now Paul Goldschmidt. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. On the ground. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
This is Bryson Stott. And there's a strike. Goldie aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit on the ground, might be two. Fired to second. On to first in time. Double play.
Third baseman.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Swing and a slow roller. Witt on the run, throw to first. Third out. Back here in Philadelphia, and now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
The wide to kick the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. The wind to the pitch. In the air, right field. Castellanos moves on it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Franmil Reyes. Base knock center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Olivares, batting with one down, takes a strike. Goes down looking.
The center fielder.
Drew Waters stands in. A switch hitter batting right. And that's downstairs and outside. Waters, a strong arm center fielder, batting sixth in today's lineup. And he was a second-round pick back in 2017. And a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The next pitch misses. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Singer back to work. And that one lifted in the air center field. Waters under it. And makes the grab. One up, one down. So the lineup flips over. Next to hit, Kyle Schwarber. Flied out to center in his first at bat. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Now remember, Kyle Schwarber grew up in Ohio, and so he got a chance to watch a lot of really good Cincinnati Reds teams. His favorite players growing up were Barry Larkin and Ken Griffey Jr. Witt drifts towards it, and there's 2 down. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Oh, he gloves it to first, and very nicely done for the out. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Hunter Dozier to the dish, and there's the strike.
Well, these Royals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Not close with that one. Full count now. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 3-2. Dozier tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. So up next, Nate Eaton. And that's outside. Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-0. And downstairs.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Goins in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1 for the count.
And now it's even up.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And it gets by him. Eaton rounds second on his way to third.
Well, it's definitely a little tougher for the first baseman when they have to make a play coming off the bag, holding the runner. But you got to try to get at least a piece of it, knock it down, and if you do, there's plenty of time to recover.
Now at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Just off the outside part of the plate.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, babe.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That was the pitch to hit. 4-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground.
On the ground, 2 ball. They get 1. Goes to second. Safe there. To second. Tag. Safe. So they get 1 at first but can't complete the double play. Now the number 2 hitter, Vinny Pasquantino. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. No hits, but an error and a walk lead to a run. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Royals 4. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Harper now. The right-hander back to work. Strike 1. Well, Chris, what a career Bryce Harper has put together. On the cover of Sports Illustrated at the age of 16, first overall pick by the Nationals in 2010. He's won multiple MVPs, multiple All-Star appearances, and a Rookie of the Year to boot. Bryce Harper has turned out to be just as good as advertised. Stays alive.
Yeah, and has largely lived up to the hype. There hasn't been a more scrutinized ball player than Bryce Harper over the last 10 years. I mean, he's had a target on his back because of how well he did at a young age, but he's backed it up with a couple of MVPs and got his team to the World Series in 2022.
And he deals. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Over to first. Turner is out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Real Muto swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Kicks and deals. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. And now it's filled up. Paul Goldschmidt waits on deck. Righty to the plate. There's a swing and a drive. And in one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. That misses. 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next offering misses, and it's 3-0. Bryson Stott in the on deck circle. And a changeup clips the zone for a strike.
It's a good spot with the 3-0 pitch right there. You don't want to lay something in and it turns out to be a homer.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
So first and second with 2 outs. Bryson Stott digs in now. He's 0 for 1. That clips the zone, and it's 0-1.
0-1 for count.
Ball 1 there. The 1-1. Hard hit, base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Run comes in from second, and they trail by 1.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So 2 down. Alec Bohm now at the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Goldie on second. Stop at first. 2 out of the inning. Gomes tosses to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back at Citizens Bank Park, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Salvador Perez. And first offering is fouled off. Salvi is a star in Kansas City. He debuted with the Royals as a 21-year-old, helped them win a World Series in 2015. In fact, he did more than help. He ended up being the World Series MVP. The next offering misses, and it's 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Next offering way off the plate. And the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for two. The throw in and into second with one away. That's a double.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And there's a foul ball. One out and a runner at second. And he grounds one to the right side. To first, and that's an out. Drew Waters steps in for the Royals. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
And ball one.
It's a good take.
The 1-2. Caught him looking for the K. Royals lead one, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. And welcome back. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. The pitch. That misses. 1-0.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Slap the other way, foul. The 1-1. And there's the strike. That one is absolutely belted. Booyah! That fires up the home crowd. His 7th home run of the season. It's 4-4.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Well, these Phillies doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Right side, hard hit. Whips it to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Up the middle, Gomes. Slings to first, and Castellanos is out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
Harper stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And the right-hander deals. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Two outs, runner at first. And the batter now, Trey Turner. Slow roller to third. They take the force out, inning over. The Phillies draw even on this solo homer. It's now tied 4-4. You're watching. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. So up now for Kansas City, Hunter Dozier. James Karinchak will take over here.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
The pitch. In there at the knees. 0-1. Karinchak in his 4th year, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Turner with the throw to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The third baseman.
And next up for the Royals, Nate Eaton. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. And fouled off. Eaton leads off first with 1 away. And that's in for a strike.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of a double play here.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. In there for strike 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Ball to strike. The pitch. And now 1-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Zach Greinke.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
And now it is JT Realmuto. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. 0-1. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Daniel Lynch appears to be getting loose. Next offering upstairs. JT Realmuto singing has turned into arguably the top catcher in all of baseball. He's won multiple Gold Gloves, multiple Silver Sluggers. Same story, multiple times an All-Star. This guy is fun to watch. Got him swinging.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And it's even up.
A tremendous athlete behind the dish, and this is a guy that probably could play any position on the infield if they needed to, as well as the outfield. Got great speed as a catcher, can steal some bases, can drive in runs, but most importantly, he takes that pitching staff where they need to go.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. And there's a ball. Saying, you know, Zach Greinke, a guy that even while he's been playing, he likes scouting amateur talent in person and watching guys on video. Well, in the 2012 year when he was with Milwaukee, he went into their draft room and there was video on the screen of a certain player, and he pointed at the screen Greinke did and said, that's the guy you should take with your first pick. He's the best player in the draft. And it turned out to be his future teammate, Corey Seager. Stott, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Next pitch is outside. Left-hand hitter waits. And it is 2-1. Off Backward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Tied at 4. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the top of the 7th. Now here is Vinny Pasquantino. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
That's in for a strike. Dominguez, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. So digging in, Salvador Perez. 1 for 3. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Marsh makes the grab. 2 away down. Franmil Reyes steps in for the Royals.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Check swing, but he went too far. It's 0-1. Out to short, Turner. Fires across the diamond, and that is that. Royals go down 1-2-3. This game's all tied at 4. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning, and digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. The wind and the pitch. Rolled over to third. Eaton zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. He's already homered here in this one. That one inside. Ball 1.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Misses off the plate. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Strike 2. And now the count filled up 3-2.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
In the dirt. Perez on to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
There's the strike. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Waters under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Down quickly go the Phillies. Still all square at 4 apiece. Welcome back. We go to the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Edward Olivares. And a pitch. Ground ball right side. Over to Goldie. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Drew Waters. That one missed.
Count 1-0.
And now 2-0.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And that one wrapped foul at the belt and fires. And now it's even up.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. And he punches him out. He went around. And to the plate for Kansas City, Hunter Dozier. And that's in there for strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it. to be better than it actually was.
Dozier checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Taylor Clark comes on now.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And a base hit on the line. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run and scoring position.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now here is Harper, known for his late inning heroics. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one's carrying. Booyah! Bryce Harper goes deep, and that's how they take the lead. It's 6-4. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. This guy's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Trey Turner at the plate. And there's the strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Next pitch is inside, and the count is 1-1. And here it comes. In the air, out towards right center. Waters under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. One down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Now batting.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt.
To third, and foul ball. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. And that is cut on and missed. And that is strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. Bryce Harper brings the power for Philly. Last chance. We go to the 9th. So up now for Kansas City, Nate Eaton. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Craig Kimbrell.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Kimbrell, a 6-foot righty, 215 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Next offering is in for a strike. This one in the air, right field. Makes the catch for the out. Ryan Goins at the plate. Ball one, no strikes. And that's through there for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The punch out there. That's the second out. So the batting order turns over. And next up for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. On the ground to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Another solid outing from him out of the bullpen. He's up to double digits now with his 10th save of the season.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Not perfect, but a win is a win, and we will take it. So, until tomorrow, this is David B69, and I'm out. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For Kansas City, 4 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.